Hope you're all still awake. Late Night Mega here. And we are at the South Gate, ready to go to the Giza Plains. I love the little bunny monsters playing around there. They give some really nice introductions to the, when you first go to a new area. I like that. And there we have a nice treasure to greet us, and I thought I saw one over here. Yeah, I guess not. Okay, let's go after this thing. It's a hyena. And of course we'll steal from it. We get fire stones from it. So yeah, the same exact thing we got from the stealing from that rogue tomato. And the hyenas take 3 hits, but you see, I think circling around him like that stalled his attack. I don't know, I think it makes a difference. And we got an antidote. The bunny's gonna run off, so we'll let it run off. Come on, I want the treasure. I'm busy pulling out my dagger. Oh, the bunny's back to attack me. I'll fix that. And it takes 3 shots on the... Get over here. And we got a piece of drab wool for killing it as well. So, yeah, sometimes even after you steal from them, they'll drop loot, and sometimes it's like the same thing. It could be different. Different enemies can drop differently. You know the drill already. Alright, so hyena. Couldn't steal from him. That's unfortunate. Also, me walking around or running around enemies like this also does not help my confusion as to what direction I'm actually supposed to be going in these 3D areas. I think we're supposed to be going, well, this is a... Well, I think we're going to go this way. There's a settlement up ahead here. So let's see what we can find here. Oh, here's the Cartographer's Guild. It's Nutsy! So he just wants to sell us a map. 30 gil for a map of the plains. Yeah, we'll do that. And so now we have, the whole map. Let's see, it's you I'm supposed to talk to? No. I need to make a sunstone. Ooh, an item shop. Let's see what they got. Ooh, new swords. New weapons, although I haven't really checked out the weapon shop in Rabanasta, so it's probably the same stuff. And we have a dagger. There's no second level dagger, and, well, Shikari can't really do much else, so we're gonna keep what we got. Yeah, daggers 2 is what we would need. I like that in the in the shops and stuff, when you select an item or you're on the equip screen, it tells you what license you need for it, whether it's daggers 2 or swords 1. It just kind of helps if you're not able to equip the thing. And the armor is quite streamlined in this game. You have the light armor, which is what Vaughn can wear. You have heavy armor, and then you have mystic armor, which mystic armor is for your mage classes. So yeah. Okay. And yeah, since I am doing post-commentary, I'm not going to read people's comments and such they talk to. Oh, the dark crystals. A sunstone, yes. I need the sunstone. This is the person we were supposed to talk to. So, yeah, if I'm going too fast through text for you guys, I apologize. But again, I'm going to go at a pace that I'm like sitting down playing and reading this, and if well, sometimes I try to go a little slower, but yeah, I'm not going to be able to read you guys the text, so you'll have to do that on your own, or you know, I'll just kind of recap anything you might need of that. So we have to go talk to Penelo's here.
Penelo? What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same, though the answer's pretty clear. No good.
What? I'm being good.
I'm making a sunstone.
Right. So then you wouldn't mind if I, say, tagged along, would you?
Huh?
Oh, don't worry. Miguelo's busy with preparations for the fete up at the palace. Why, I'm
Well, that's
free for
just
the whole day.
wonderful.
Well, let's get going.
Well, now we have 2 party members. That's double the amount we've ever had before. Okay, so, Penelo. I'm going to make her a black mage to start with. Yeah, Penelo's going to be one of my magic users. I don't know if I've said this or not, but I do intend to try out all of the job classes that this game has to offer. So let's get, well, we'll get a license for Black Magic 1, even though we don't have that yet. Magic Lore, increase magic potency. I like that too. And there's that accessory thing that we got. Yeah, we're gonna want that. It's only 5 license points, but it'll boost our defense and magic defense, and gives us an HP boost. So it's good to have that. Not really a point in getting anything else right now, even if we have the license points, because we don't actually have the equipment or the spells to cast, and that's kind of a pattern I'm going to use throughout the game. I'm not just gonna get a bunch of license points and then get a whole stream of equipment, unless I have another reason for doing so, like there's something beyond the equipment on the license board I want. But yeah. Don't worry if you're a little confused by that. It'll make more sense as we go on. I'm kind of okay with the license board progression for growth, but this is a cockatrice farm. Why are we farming these things? We're supposed to be killing them. Yeah, well. So yeah, the license board, it takes time to kind of manage some of that stuff. That's one of the reasons Final Fantasy IV is my favorite Final Fantasy game, because you can just kind of pick it up and play it, and you don't have to worry about spending tons of time in the menu customizing your characters and upgrading them and such. But sometimes it's kind of nice to do that and kind of nice to plan out, although I tend to spend tons and tons of time doing those sorts of things. Alright, gambits have been added, because we have another party member. Alright, so gambits have been added. Where are my gambits? They in here? No. Okay, gambits have been added, but not added. Or gambits are on, but I don't know what they are. I'm confused. And yes, I realize I'm doing this post-commentary, and I know when we're going to get the actual gambits on the menu screen, but as of me playing this part at this time, I did not know that, so hooray for attempting to make commentary more live-like, and then I just, break the commentary fourth wall and tell you about it anyways. Okay. We're back at the... We're back at Rabanasta. I wonder if we can, like, buy any sort of spells. If we could buy spells, that would be awesome right now. And, yeah, I'm just gonna run through the city. I realize that's not a run button, but I'm using it as a run button. Because otherwise it just takes a lot longer to do that. Of course, when you run into everything, whether it's moving or not, it still takes a while. So, yeah, let's see if we can get some spells for our Black Mage. I would like that. So buy, yes, we can. Well, we can get fire. We have Cure the White Mage. I'm gonna go ahead and buy all of this, because eventually we're gonna have characters that will use this magic. Let's see now. Weapon shop. Yeah, let's walk slowly there, because I'm not fully familiar with this city yet. Although eventually I'll learn that if I look for those big glowing signs out front with the symbol on them, whether it's a shield or a sword, I'll learn that those are, you know, where the shops are. I'll still be using the maps though. So let's see. Yeah, this looks like all the same stuff we could have bought out there. And we can only get the dagger right now for either of them. Yeah, we don't have a staff yet, or... okay. Now let's talk to the Imperial, because Imperials are... okay, he wasn't interesting to talk to. Yeah, sometimes I'll randomly just talk to an NPC, but speed through their text when they don't immediately tell me something I'm interested in hearing. I think that Imperial just wanted to talk about, like, the history of Rabanasta or the Empire or whatever. And we don't care about that. Let's look for armor, see if we can get some more armor. That requires light armor 2, which we actually own one of those, but, okay. Need Mystic Armor 1, which we have. Only +1, though. And at this early in the game, I'm not sure that we really need more magic resistance yet. Yeah, and these things grant 4 defense or 4 magic resistance. The other things grant 5. Yeah, 5. It's not a huge jump. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna wait for some better equipment to come along. Yeah, because that amount of gil for just 1 extra point, no. Well, speaking of which, did I equip that armlet to Penelo? I don't think I did. And this is post-commentary, so who knows when I'm going to actually do that. Your guess is as good as mine right now. Because remember, I haven't even started doing commentary until after I recorded, you know, the entire game. Well, at least the entire main game footage. And, Dalmasca Wester Sand. We went to the west exit. Yeah, this isn't where I meant to be. And you could tell by her 96 HP that no, I did not equip that yet. Alright, so let's turn our map on. Again, this is why... I'm sorry if the map distracts you guys as well. But this is why I tend to run around with the map on a lot, because I'll take a wrong turn. It's a 3D world, and I'm mostly used to 2D type games. I prefer 2D type games, in fact. 3D, it's nice. I don't have anything against that, but I just get lost a lot easier in the 3D environments than I do in 2D. Alright, so what we need to do is steal from some stuff. And I have to enter commands for Penelo because, well, I can't actually access a Gambit menu for her. Well, I guess once I have her start to attack something, she's just gonna keep doing that until the enemy's dead. And that works too. Oh, there's a bunny. So, let's try stealing from it. Well, that's a Giza rabbit. But also, I'm going to try using fire on it as well. So when it tries to run away, we'll blast it with fire and see if that... Oh, dang. That's over 140 damage. Yeah, that one-shots the bunny. 3 experience, 1 license point. Sounds good. Yeah, for white magic... Wait, Penelo has white magic. She actually knows Cure and Blindna. Blindna just recovering you from that is... Black mages don't have a license for white magic one. No. Okay, so the characters must come preloaded with a couple low-level, you know, equipment licenses and spell licenses. So, okay, our black mage will have the basic cure spell. That's oddly convenient. I was not expecting that. I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense, because no matter what job you end up making Vaughn, you know, you'll have the Daggers 1 license, even if, you know, you pick something like a knight that doesn't get daggers. You can still... I mean, that makes some sort of consistency with the early game here when you first get a character, so they come equipped with a weapon they can actually, you know, use it. They have to have the license for it. Alright. Well, let's travel around the plane a little bit more. Penelo, you're low on health. Well, not really, but you've lost a third of your health, so I'm going to have you cure that. The magic, I'm not too concerned about losing some magic, because it'll restore as we walk, which is kind of nice. Wish that happened in the 2D games. I might use magic more. And I failed to steal, so we'll try again. There we go. Ah, so Vaughn can steal while Penelo does damage, and having multiple characters is nice. Hey, a rabbit. It's rabbit season. I forgot to have Penelo using the fire. Well, let's get that going. It's still a distance attack. There we go. One-shots those rabbits. Those rabbits must be weak to fire or something. I mean, I'd make a comment about how you could try this at home and set some rabbits on fire in your backyard or something and see if it kills them. But that would be not a good thing to suggest my viewers to do. We'll put it that way. So yeah, don't actually try that one at home. And the hyena also dropped a wolf pelt upon its death. That's nice. A big giant creature over there. I want to try and not anger that, because I don't know... That looks too strong for me to want to deal with. Kind of like that dinosaur thing from the Ester Sand. So we're not going to mess with him. Alright, and there's a mysterious glowing stone. We can't do anything with that yet. So we have to go where that other lady was sending us, south of the village. We'll just make our way around there by killing all these enemies. And stealing from them. Because we need the money, too. Yeah, I failed to steal, so... Yeah, I wanna actually steal from it before using the fire spell. But at this point, it might go down in one more attack. Yeah, there we go. So, no point in using fire at that point. And there's the dark crystal that's glowing. Well, we'll have to find out what that means, too. 71 gil, which still isn't that much. I mean, you saw what the stuff costs. And I mean, you don't directly get gil for monsters, you get loot. Sometimes you get loot that you can sell back. That's why you want to do a lot of stealing. And we have another treasure. Alright, let's run a bit, and then there's... that must not be an enemy. It's a friend guy. He's doing something to us. Of course it's a friend, he's blue. Oh, he's casting Protect on us. Oh, that's nice. I think he's about to cast that on Penelo, too. Yes. Okay. We will gladly accept your protection. Yeah, see, they don't always drop loot when you kill them. And not stealing from an enemy, I don't believe that increases the chances of them dropping loot or anything, so just go ahead and keep stealing. We've got 2 wolves here, so we're gonna break out the fire spell. We're gonna target the same one at first. Alright, let's finish off the one, and then we can steal from the second one. I just don't want 2 things attacking me at once. We got the Firestone, so now we'll attack it. And Vaughn's below 100 health, so let's go ahead and use a cure on him. Plus you got plenty of magic anyways. Alright, and there's another rabbit. So yeah, this seems a little bit, how should I say, repetitive in that, but I don't know, I kind of enjoy going through these areas and picking up these little treasures that constantly respawn, and yeah, there we go. I had to chase a little bit. And, you know, just battling these enemies in this neat 3D world with this kind of interesting take on the active time battle system. Although I definitely want to have wait on instead of... You could change it to active, which means while you're flipping through the menu there, it doesn't pause the battle. And I remember trying that before, and it goes very badly for me. many points. So yeah, sometimes I like just pushing a button and bringing up the menu and just give myself a pause moment or a moment to think and figure out what I got to do next. And there's definitely, well, there's a lot of battles where I will be glad to have that as the setting. So here is the boy we need to find. Yeah, it's Jin. We found Jin. Oh, your legs hurt, so you're just, you know, sitting there. Or not. You just stood up. Or whatever. Just a little kid. Can't we just carry him back? I mean, it's not like the village is that far from here, but we do need to make a sunstone. So, Jin here is going to tell us how to make it. So, he's going to give us a stone, a shade stone, that we turn into a sunstone. Like I said, there's a lot of stones going on right now in this game. So don't worry if you get too confused. So basically, we're just going to take the shade stone, and you remember those dark crystals that were glowing? Yeah, he points one out to us. So we're going to go over to that, hold up the shade stone to it. You can see a nice aerial view. What an awesome view. And we just hold it up and then it'll charge. We'll have an energy gauge there. Once it's 100%, well then, congratulations, we made a sunstone. And since there's a save crystal here, we'll touch it. I don't feel threatened to make a save yet, so I'm not going to do that on camera here. But, yeah, now let's go around and touch these dark crystals. Just go up to it, tell it yes you want to do that, and then you'll see the power from the glowing crystal drain into our shade stone. And we got a nice bit of energy from that, 44%. It's hard for me to read that on what I'm watching this on. Three gil! Yeah, most of the money you get in treasures is just not impressive. Hey, you cured and protected yourself. You can't do that. And there's another rabbit, and there's another big monster dude out there. But we're good at killing rabbits. Yeah, those guys over there. Yeah, look at how big their swords are. We want to avoid them. There will be a time in the game where we will come back and kill them. And we'll get the Libra technique license. That's what I was looking to get on Vaughn. Libra is pretty good for normal monsters. Lets you see their level, their stats, and what their weakness is. And we're going to get a magic lure here for Penelo to make her magic a bit stronger. Because while we're one-shotting those rabbits, we're not one-shotting the hyenas with her magic. So yeah, let's... Why can't I use Libra? I got the license for it. I just got the license for it. Oh, yeah. See how Libra's darkened out there? It's darkened out on the board because it's saying that I don't actually have that technique in our inventory. So yeah, I was going to show you the stats and level on those big guys, but yeah, we're not going to do that now. We'll do that at some point. But in the meantime, we'll fight these hyenas that we know we can take. Alright. And with that, I'm gonna stop here, and we'll meet you guys next time.